So it has been quite a few years since I played any of my CDs. And a couple weeks ago, I received the J's Audio CD Transport Mark III, as well as the J's Audio DAC 2 Mark III, I believe. And as a combo, they're pretty spectacular. First of all, the CD Transport is built to a level I don't think I've yet seen. I've seen some pretty crazy tank-like builds in the audio realm, but for me, I have yet to see something built to be so tank-like. The J's Audio CDT3 Mark III is a CD transport only, and it only plays Redbook. It doesn't have SACD, DSD, HDCD, or any of those formats. It does one thing, and it plays Redbook CDs, and that one thing that it does better than I've ever heard any CD player or transport sound. This is a product I wasn't really sure about because I've been into streaming mostly, especially over the last year, for convenience, for discovering new music. I pay my monthly subscription fee to, say, Tidal, Qobuz, or even Spotify. I have all three. And I can discover and find music I would have never found before. So I set my CD collection to the side for a while. And when the J's Audio came in, I set it in place with the J's Audio DAC. I took out my DCS DAC while I was reviewing these. I did put the DCS DAC in to test and compare it to the J's DAC, but more on that later. And when I put in the first CD, and it wasn't an Audiophile CD, it wasn't some kind of master recording, right? I actually pulled out my old Kiss box set. When I was young, starting at age 9, I became a big fan of the band Kiss. And many, many years ago, I bought the box set. It came in a mini guitar case, and it's really been closed up, I'd say, for about 10 years. I put that first disc in, which is pretty poor quality recordings, and I could not believe the sound that was coming through the speakers. It was detailed, it was rich, it had oomph and kick, and the instrument separation, I've never heard this instrument separation in these songs. Even if I stream it, right, going into a DAC, it doesn't sound the same. There's something about the way this transport makes my CD sound that is better than I've heard any CD sound in the past in any of my systems. Now this CD transport, like I said, it's made like a tank. It uses high-quality boutique parts inside. As a matter of fact, I'll read off some of the specs here on the paper in a minute. It comes with a big, beefy metal remote, like all of these pieces should. I love the beefy metal remotes instead of the cheap, thin plastic kind. So this CD transport means business. If you have a large CD collection and you want to get the most out of them, a CD transport going to a DAC will give you probably the most audiophile type of performance. And notice I said audiophile type of performance. Yes, if you throw in some audiophile discs, they are going to sound amazing. And I did just that with some of my old Diana Krall discs, Fleetwood Mac discs, and some of my better recordings that I have on standard Redbook CD. But as I said, when I put those Kiss demos, they were demo tracks, there was instrument separation, there was sort of a 3D sound stage, and I never heard it like that. So what's in this transport that makes it so special? I'll read off some of the specs here. It says it's equipped with the Philips CD Pro 2 LF laser. And it says, proprietary tuned by J's Audio Chief Jay Ho. The CD Pro 2 module is mounted to a massive aluminum plate, which is in turn affixed with damped mountings for complete mechanical isolation. This thing is overbuilt, but it also means that the casing, most of the internals, the high quality parts, it's going to last you a long, long time. And it says here, Jay stockpiled hundreds of CD Pro 2 LFs. Critical audiophiles who demand longevity of the CDT are well covered with the spare parts when needed. So this CD Pro 2 LF laser is known as like one of the best you can get, and they're no longer made. So if it breaks down, Jay's Audio has stockpiled hundreds of these if there ever needs to be a warranty claim. It says here also, the CDT3 Mark III is equipped with low noise, low phase noise, low jitter, ultra precision oven controlled crystal oscillator. It has a 110 230 volt switch on the back, multi-stage super regulator, boutique grade caps, Nutric XLR, has coax connections, RCA, BNC, AES, EBU. The RCAs put out 2 volt and the AES, EBU, XLR puts out 5 volt. These come with a 12-month warranty. So the build quality of the Jay's Audio CD3 Mark III is outstanding. If I gave awards to gear, I would give the build award to the CDT Mark III. The way that all metal drawer on the top glides open, you take out the little piece that attaches to the CD, I forgot what it's called. You put in your CD, you put that on, you close it, it starts spinning up, it recognizes the disc, and you can just play from the remote, and it's the sound quality. Let me talk about that. It's mixed with the Jay's Audio DAC, the latest DAC, the Mark III DAC. I compared it to the DCS Lena. Now the Lena is a little more refined, a little more fuller, and it just has the more smooth sound. The Jay's Audio DAC, on the other hand, especially with the CDT3 Mark III, it's like a perfect match together. I actually preferred the Jay's Audio DAC when used with the transport. And what that sound is like, it's a little electric, a little alive. It has a little more sparkle up top than I'm used to, but that made the music really exciting. It had drive, bass, grunt. The separation of the instruments was remarkable with every CD I played through it. I couldn't believe listening to some of my old CDs that I used to think sounded horrible. In fact, some CDs I put away and haven't listened to in so long because they used to sound thin, flat, what have you, on some of my older systems. But when I was playing them here with my Fleetwood DeVille SQs, I'm running an Enlium Amp 23R, which I found to be the perfect integrated for those DeVilles. The sound was just unbelievably good. Now, I don't have a huge CD collection. I probably have 100 CDs. I used to have about 1,500, and a couple of years ago when we moved, I sold a lot of them off because I was going to go to streaming, and boy, do I regret that, because if I didn't, I would so buy the CD3 Mark III transport to play them, because, as I said, I have not heard my CDs sound better. I'm sitting outside today because it's such a beautiful day, in case any of you are wondering, but I was listening just before recording this to Fleetwood Mac Rumors, and I listened to the whole CD, which is also very rare. How many audiophiles out there who use streaming, right? And you listen to like 10 seconds of a song and you skip, and you listen to 10 seconds of a song and you skip. How many of you sit there and listen to a whole album? Many of you do, but many of you don't. I'm guilty of the same thing. But with the CDs, much like vinyl, it's a ritual. You put it in, it spins up, you play, you listen to it, and I was listening to the entire CDs I was putting in, and I wasn't getting bored. As a matter of fact, I just wanted to listen to more. All right, so here is the DAC2 Mark III from Jay's Audio and the CDT3 Mark III. Both of these pieces are built extremely well, and the quality here, the weight, everything, the attention to detail is really, really, really top-notch. Now, these are made in China. You can get them online. They do go for just under, for the transport, it's just under $5,000. And that might sound expensive, but it's not for what you are getting. No, this does not have a DAC built in. So if you buy a transport, you need to connect it to a DAC. You can connect it to any DAC. It doesn't have to be this one, but there is a synergistic match going on here between these two pieces. And this is just silky smooth. You have the all metal remote, which is really, really nice and hefty. Look how big it is too. So this thing is not gonna break down on you. And the cool thing is, as I said earlier, if it does, Jay has stockpiled a bunch of these lasers. So if there ever is a problem with it, you can get a replacement. This is a fantastic transport and DAC. Lovely, lovely combo. If you have a lot of CDs and you want to maximize, get the most out of the Redbook CDs, this combo will do it for you. Now, I'll put a link in the description below to where you can buy these. I make no commission, I get no kickbacks. These have to be sent back. If I had a large CD collection, I would buy this without question. It's awesome. So I hope you guys enjoyed my look at these pieces. I'll have more soon. Subscribe, thumbs up, and hit that notification bell. I'll talk to you later.